The Beatles have achieved more #1 singles than any other band or singer in the Billboard chart history. So today we will take a look at the most popular songs by the Beatles. Stay tuned. In My Life. You won't find a more critically appreciated Beatles song than this one. It was ranked number 23 on Rolling Stone magazine's list of the 500 greatest songs of all time. For instance, in this song, the narrator looks back on his life and all the people, places, and things that have meant the most to him. He appreciates the positive recollections, but knows that the future holds even greater wonders. Despite the singer's fond memories of his family and friends, he insists his feelings for his girlfriend are unparalleled. The singer admits at the song's close that he may never be able to forget the people and things from his past that he loved, but that his greatest love will be for the one he plans to spend the rest of his life with. The lover may relate to his relationship, or it may be symbolic of the central role that his music now plays in his life. Hey Jude. So you know, the Beatles started the record label Apple in 1968, and the track Hey Jude was Apple Records' inaugural release. The release of Hey Jude marked the release of the longest single to that point, clocking in at over 7 minutes and 11 seconds. It was so popular that it prompted record labels to release album-length singles. Over a dozen countries ranked the song as their most popular, including the Netherlands, Sweden, Belgium, and Australia. The single also topped charts in the United Kingdom and the United States. So the Beatles' Hey Jude is a classic rock tune that has become an international phenomenon. This song, considered by many to be the best of its kind, was originally composed for a young kid whose parents were going through a divorce. Certainly, it's hard to put into words how difficult it must be for a young, impressionable mind to cope with the constant squabbling, harsh words, and violence that typically accompany the time leading up to a child's parents' divorce. Julian is John and Cynthia Lennon's real-life son and the inspiration for the song. But some people think that McCartney's intention in creating Hey Jude was to do more than soothe Julian, even though that was his stated intention. John Lennon was a well-known believer who thought the song was written about him. In an interview given the same year he was killed, 1980, John Lennon said that he always felt the song's lyrics were about him and that Paul McCartney was taking the relationship to the public through the song. Yesterday. Yesterday is commonly thought to be about a tragic love affair. The song's chorus is the key to deciphering its meaning. The singer reveals that a female, presumably romantic interest, has abandoned him, and initially he says that he has no idea why she made that decision, but then he reasons it must be because he said something wrong, and now that he's separated from the lady he loves, he longs for yesterday. However, the singer's declaration that he needs a place to hide away isn't exactly in sync with the chorus, which seems to operate along romantic lines despite the second verse's apparent anti-romanticism. This leads us to a comment by co-writer John Lennon in 1940 to 1980. The lyrics don't resolve into any sense. Instead, he argued that yesterday's widespread popularity stems from the song's excellent words. This allows us to draw two separate conclusions. On the one hand, the song's choruses echo a romantic theme. Music isn't just about love. It has much more freedom than a strictly romantic one. The main theme is that yesterday was a better time than now, whether or not the connection discussed is romantic. And on September 13, 1965, the debut to Yesterday was announced. However, the UK release was August 6, 1965, saw it included on the Beatles' fifth album, Help. This is crucial because Yesterday was left off of the American release of Help. Instead, the next year, the song saw the release on the Beatles' Yesterday and Today album in the United States, marking the song's first official album that appeared in the country. A Day in the Life. Like many other timeless Beatles songs, A Day in the Life does not revolve around a specific plot. In truth, the song is not based on a storyline, but rather is a mishmash of the various ideas that Paul McCartney and John Lennon, the songwriters and singers, were contemplating at the time. To put it another way, the lyrics to the song were mostly inspired by two articles that John Lennon read in the Daily Mail on January 17, 1967. However, the singers don't make any real effort to stay true to the information presented in these pieces. The vocalist's typical day is reflected in the song's title. John's initial exclamation in the song, "I read the news today," reflects this. She loves you. Pure happiness, themes of falling in love and being recognized as 1963's favorite band. The chorus of "Yeah, yeah, yeah" was catchy. She Loves You was a brilliant allusion to the band's burgeoning female fan base. The song was an upbeat ode to their growing dominance in the pop music industry. You have every right to be happy when you have a love like that. She Loves You was named number 64 on Rolling Stone's list of the top 500 greatest songs of all time in November 2004. After its Beatles weekend in August 2009, BBC Radio 2 declared that She Loves You was the Beatles' all-time best-selling single in the UK based on data provided by the official charts company. So what are your thoughts on today's video? And what do you think is the most popular Beatles song? Please let us know in the comment section below. And if you haven't done so already, make sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of our incredible videos. Keep an eye out for the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.